fine. I think we're fine. Yeah, so we're just going to do a basic demo of a channel breach and a watchtower detecting that and punishing it. So, serving justice. So we have Alice over here who is running the watchtower. She is buddies with Carol.
She's the good guy. Alice is the good guy.
Alice is the good guy.
Okay.
Carol is Alice is the good girl. And Carol is her buddy, right? Alice is running the tower for Carol. You know, they're like her best friends. And Carol will be breached. So, you know, an LND to run a watchtower, all you need to do is specify this watchtower active live. And then from the client side, as Carol, you just need to provide this private towers URI. And the URI is basically just the public key of the tower and the address. Obviously, this would be like an external, address. But yeah, so in order to know what this public key of the watchtower even is, we have a command for that. So as Alice, we'll run this. And this is part of that watchtower RPC server that I was talking about earlier. And so this, again, just displays basic information about the watchtower, pub key, addresses it's listening on, and the URIs. So yeah. And so then this is Bob. And Bob is going to be the bad person here. And they're going to breach Carol. Okay, so Bob and Carol have a channel, which is here. And all of the money right now is on Bob's side. So we're going to go ahead and create an invoice on Carol's side. We'll do 100K sats.
How many Teslas can you order?
3.5. So yeah, invoice has been created, and Bob is going to pay it, right? So that means that these 100,000 sats are going to move from Bob to Carol, right? So we are. Oh, I messed up. Sorry. Before we do that, we need to back up Bob's state because we need to revert back to this, right, in order for the breach to actually happen. So first, we're going to shut down Bob. We're going to do this. And we can start Bob again. That will allow the channel. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and we'll pay Carol another 100,000 sats. Cool. So now we should have some money on Carol's side. And you can see here local balance 200,000, which is as expected. So yeah, at this point everything is fine, right? And now let's say, well, Carol has gone offline, right? Carol went on vacation, I don't know, to Hawaii. And so Bob is, Bob knows Carol is offline, so he's going to try to reach her. He doesn't know Alice is there watching her back. So
do we see the logs on the tower of Alice backing up her seat?
Sorry?
Do you see the logs on the tower from Alice backing up her seat?
Oh yeah, sorry. I was supposed to see that.
Oh, you're not in debug. That's all right.
Debug has more logs, but that's Alice connecting and then.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I can bump. What is it?
WTWR. Pretty trace.
Give it all. I guess. Should we do another payment to show the logs?
I could restart it.
All right. We'll do another payment. We'll send.
Carol forgot something that full.
Yeah.
The passport.
So yeah, we're gonna do the same thing.
Carol's not.
Oh, right. Take some time to start up.
Carol came home, right?
Carol came home, yeah.
How was it?
Church time.
She forgot her password.
So
Long time no see, Joe.
we're gonna go ahead and create another invoice.
Like Carol's living off Bob.
Yeah.
More on your last.
So, yeah, okay. So, this payment went through. Every channel state is being sent over to the tower, so we can see that over here with Alice. Yeah. So, where are we?
So Alice and Carol like exchange init messages, and then Alice sends over the message state update sequence number 5. So she sent like 5 updates up to the tower so far, and then the tower responds saying like that it got it.
Yeah.
And then you
And so then it
one more time.
does it again, right?
Yeah, because there's two state updates.
Yeah. One for the initial lock-in of the HTC and another for it actually settling. Cool. So now we can, Carol is ready to go on vacation. So now, Bob, being the malicious person he is going to try to breach Carol. And he's going to do that by reverting. Yes, Carol is on her way to the airport. And so, right, Bob knows this, and he's going to revert to his previous state. So, let's just like nuke, and then that should be my role. And so now, if we confirm, Bob's state should be behind, right? So we previously had 6 updates. Well, this one has 2, right? And so Bob actually has an incentivization to go back to the state because he had more money at this point in time. So Bob will go ahead and trigger the breach by closing the channel. And this needs to be a forced close, of course, because Alice is not on. And so that went ahead and went through. If you look at Alice, there are no logs yet because Alice hasn't detected it. It waits for the transaction to actually confirm. So if we just go ahead and mine a block, you should go ahead and see Alice detect it. So block gets mined, found 1 breach at height 407, dispatching Punisher for client.
Punisher's on the way.
This is Carol's puppy. This is the breach TXID. Alice broadcasts that Justin's transaction for Carol, and now it's unconfirmed. So we're going to go ahead and mine another block to confirm that. And so now the process has been finalized. And as part of the breach, Carol has all the money now, right? So fast forward to 2 weeks. Carol is back from vacation. Bob realized that he was breached, unfortunately. And so now Carol comes back online.
Breach or punish?
Oh, punished. Sorry, yes.
He lost everything.
He lost everything. So now, Carol comes back online. She's like, oh, someone tried to breach me. Right? She detected the forced close transaction, and she went ahead and tried to breach it as well. But there's this double spend error because punish. I keep confusing the two. There's a double spend error because the justice transaction has already been published by Alice. Right. So now, if you go ahead and look at the state of channels from Bob and Carol's point of view. According to Bob, it was just a local force close. Nothing really going on there. And then from, I guess, why does settled balance show that here and not the 0?
It's child's
Settle balance.
Yeah.
Well, in first perspective, he thinks he's slow.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's also the team is time lock balance. So time lock is reflected too.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You have to see. Yeah. It's reflected.
Yeah. And now, according to Carol, right, she was breached, as you can see here. But she got all the money, and you can tell because if we do wallet balance on Carol's side, she has. I know I didn't show this, but she had no wallet balance before this. She has the whole capacity of the channel minus fees.
Wow.
is the privacy of kernel preserved in this operation? Still half of the hash?
Yeah, it's just
In the
a
block?
transaction hash, right? Like you can't really do anything with that. It's just like right, like you every hash has a preimage,
Yeah, sure.
obviously, right? Because of that, you can't get any details, right? Like if I give you a transaction hash, you can't tell what image that's spending or anything like that. So basically, what happens is the towers are scanning for these half
Half of the hash.
Yeah, exactly.
Finds the other half and
Technically, they're not
uses it to
even half
decrypt. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, they changed recently.
Yes, so we modify it to
Yeah.
be more hybrid.
So basically like how it works now is you take the transaction hash and you hash it again, and that gives you you take the first half of that. That's part of the
Alright.
hash. You hash the TXID concatenated with itself again. That's the key. So it kind of reduces like the linearity between like the two, and it means like if I just give you the TXID, it's not the first 16 bytes of the key as well. So we kind of did that to like obscure that.
Any other questions? All right, I guess we'll